everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
It's embarrassing to have a baby dad that acts like a baby mom. It's ghetto. I'm not even trying to be funny with that. For a little story time. Okay, this man lives an hour away basically. Every other weekend is his weekend. Halfway point that we have set in our order is his mom's house. 3 months ago, this man texts me and says, my mom moved and it's gonna have to be to my house. So he expected me to drive an hour every time. On Friday is our drop off and pick up is Sunday. Does not give me any gas money. He doesn't let me know what the plan is, right? Okay, cool. So usually that means he's not getting him. So my son asked me to go to a birthday party. I let my son go to the birthday party. Last minute he wants to say, yeah, I want him. Okay, well, you call your son and you let him know you're about to come pick him up. Why do I have to call him? Let's fast forward. Junior calls him, tells him, hey, Dad, I want to go to the birthday party. He thinks that it's funny and sends me this text message. Order is pick up, drop off at his mom's house. Says, and it could be altered. But mind you, my dad has Junior because they're going to a birthday party. My dad. I say, Dad, he wants Junior to be dropped off at his mom's house at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna come get him. It's the good dad that I have. Says, no, T, don't worry about it. I'll drop him off at his mom's house. He's already here and he's having fun. It's okay. Gets to his house at 7:30 this morning. Drops Junior off. He texts my phone 9 o'clock. So that's 2 hours or whatever. Didn't drop Junior off. My dad, I said, Dad, you said that you dropped Junior off this morning, right? He said, yeah, I dropped him off. I knocked on his mom's door. I dropped him off. Junior is at your mom's house. He texts me this. You didn't drop Junior off. Why the does it matter? Y'all don't understand what this man has put me through. Last year, this man was trying to take custody of my son and put me on child support. Every single mom knows how it feels when you try so hard to make sure your child is something in this world. My son is in the gifted program. My son is AB honor roll. My son gets awards every month. Stay here and I try so hard to make sure my son is something. Y'all watch me every day. Y'all see how happy I am. I'm not a bitter ass baby mom, y'all. Made sure that you have a son on this earth that you can be proud of. Don't ask him for nothing. All I want is respect, yo. And I get games like y'all saw in those text messages. Y'all see how highly my son talks. See how amazing my son is. That is me. Sit down and read books with him. I sit down and study with him. Least you can do is literally just respect me and talk to me like a human. Why did you intentionally call your mom and ask, hey, did Teresa drop him off or did somebody else drop him off? But y'all, I am so like, he tried to do this and I just said, you know what, have a blessed one. I'll be there at pickup on Sunday. Oh, tomorrow is Sunday. I know, I'm a whole adult, bro. No matter how hard I try, it doesn't matter. This is what I get. My baby dad is $7,000 in arrears. How to overcome your baby daddy. I just ran into one of you girlies in TJ Maxx and the video that I posted, it did blow up, but I didn't realize how many of us moms are quiet about the things we go through with our baby dad. I have the platform that I have. I am going to speak out. Like, I'm certified. The first 4 to 5 years of my son's life, I literally was dragged through hell. Court stuff in regards to emotional toll stuff, in regards to how to respond to things. I just feel like I need to start a series on this, and that is exactly what this is. Number one, you are going to have to try to take your emotions out of it, but that is going to literally make you or break you in this process. Take a really, really, really big weight off of you. How do you just not give a you literally have to look at everything that this person has put you through and just be like, okay, well, they're not worth the power to emotionally play around with me. Number two, stop being scared. And I was going through this. I was so scared because I was so young. I didn't know how the courts work, and I feel like you really need to get educated on the courts. Live in a Commonwealth, just know that the Commonwealth is always on your side. It takes a lot for them to prove that you are not fit. For example, my baby dad tried saying I was not fit. A lot to prove that a mother.
You know what? I'm gonna just say, I don't like that where they're always on the mom's side. As a father, always in my kid's life, that it takes so hard for a man to be a part of his kid's life. It's like they want you to be a single father. They want you to spend less time with the kids. And no matter what the mom, not saying you take the kids from the dad, but dad should be given a fighting chance to be a parent. And so I just, it is what it. But whatever her case is, we just listening. She got her own thing.
is unfit. So just know that. Yeah, number 3 is be very transactional when it comes to communication. Like, if they are yapping at the mouth and trying to argue with you, like, literally don't respond. It's that easy. Like, don't respond. Like, for example, a agreement where every other year he claims as long as he pays his child support, right? Okay, well, the child support wasn't being paid to the amount that it's supposed to be paid. So I did go ahead and claim my son because his end was not held. He sends me this
right there. This is what I want to say. He gonna send her a message. Okay, he's upset. But listen, if he files the kid on his income tax, this is where it comes into play. He gets the kid to file on taxes. They take his taxes, and it comes to you. Which, if he's $7,000 in the rear, and he gets $7,000 on the income tax, guess what you just got? $7,000. You got the money anyway, and he gets out of child support debt. But since you think, since the order was he had to pay his child support up, just all I'm saying is help a brother out. Help a brother out. If he's working and he's able to file, it helps him by catching up. He's doing his due diligence. He's getting out of child support debt, and you get the money. It's that simple. It's not that hard, but again, because of how the system is, they don't want you to do that. It should be every other year, no matter what. Because if he's in child support debt, as long as he's working and he files his taxes, she's gonna get that money anyway. So it's
text message. Guess what my response was? Nothing. Pickup times, if it doesn't have to deal with drop-off times, if it doesn't have to deal with anything in regards to my son's health or anything in regards to my son, no response is needed, and I promise you that is going to save you so much time. Document everything. If you do not have the app that you can get through the courts of communication, I highly recommend that. Is something that I do have to get processed so I don't have to do this anymore. But document everything. As far as get back, you need to let that shit go. My son is in the gifted program. He gets A's and B's. He was head of his football team. That's your get back. For example, my baby dad is $7,000.
How is that get back?
In arrears. I could go to the courthouse right here, right now, report it, and he would be arrested. What good would that do my son? When it's his weekend to go to his dad's, and I have to explain to him that his dad isn't able to get him, and the whole reason is because of me. Yeah, that's not happening. God will handle that. Let me know in the comments if y'all want me to keep these up, because I have so much. Baby, my son is 7 years old. I have been going through this since he came out of me. It does get easier, but there's certain things that can make it a lot easier too. I love y'all.
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional. Yes, we staying lit, big dog. Now, see. All right. Listen. I can't tell men hard enough. You know what made me never, ever get behind on child support? And anytime I switch jobs, I report it to my job. I report my job and I report it to child support that I switch jobs. Now, it takes a couple payment cycles, but then, at least you're not 4 or 5 payments in to where they taking your taxes, because they will take your taxes, right? So as long as you switching jobs and you report that you've changed your jobs, what she did by claiming the taxes because you are behind on your child support, even if it's for like 1 or 2 payments, behind is behind. But if you reported it that you switched jobs, once you file your taxes, you can file your taxes, and then you can when you file something with the IRS to say, we have an agreement that I'm supposed to pay, and whether she says that you are behind or whatever, all you have to show is that you reported your job to child support office, but it takes some billing cycles to get, so you're technically not behind. So then you'll get the money back, and she'll get penalized. So let her keep doing it, but you got to pay up on your child support. But also, what I was saying, what made me never go behind on child support is that I sat and watched my father go to jail for child support, and it's a stupid ass reason to go to jail. Cause then who pays the child support? So we ended up getting the child support paid, right? Not we, my mama. And that's another thing. The women that the men be with, they end up paying this, you know. But the child support got paid. No. Not all the child support got paid. A lot of the child support got dropped. And that's a whole nother story. But the thing is, just seeing that as a kid, I think I was maybe 10, 11, 12 years old, made me be like, man, I ain't never getting behind on my child support because y'all not finna lock me up. And so I never been behind. It's as simple as that. And I take mine to court. And I do my best to be an active father. But, you know, life be lifing and people be being people. So, you know, you just got to do what you got to do. And then when your kids grow up, you'll directly see where the influence is in the way that they treat you. So don't just be getting too attached, because they be listening to their mama for 18 years, and then they grow up and life is hard, and then they want you to do what you've been doing, pay, spend, and then you be like, no, and then they be like, well, you wasn't there for me anyway. You grown, better get over it. I'd be like, let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section.